tutorial, and this time we are going to be using the Jody James Bead Window Box Bead Mix Starry Night. And I'm excited about using this because I love blues. And I think what we're going to do here is a multi-strand necklace and a pair of earrings. And I think maybe if we have enough, we'll do a single strand bracelet to go with it. If not, we are planning on a multi-strand necklace and some earrings to match. So really excited about using that. Again, I will include the link for walmart.com. Right now it looks like they're out of stock online, but I know my store that I went to had plenty in the store. So I'm sure that it's probably because it's just a hot thing right now and they'll end up having more eventually, but hopefully that's not it. It looks like they're a permanent thing. I mean, they had their own like label and everything there, so I'm hoping to be able to go back myself and get more because I thought they were really fun. I want to try the other colors too. So that's what we're going to do today, and that's really about it. I'm hoping your guys' week has been going by really nice. I'm looking forward to my mom being here. I'm trying to make a lot of videos for you guys so that I can take another few extra days off because I'm going to be helping my mom move and helping her unpack and helping her get situated with where the grocery store is near her and everything else. So I'm going to be unavailable for a few days. That on top of working my day job. So yeah, anyway, so I'm going to be probably unavailable for a few days, and that's really about it. And my camera just fell, so I guess that means it's time for me to go on ahead and get this rolling. See you in a minute. Okay, everyone, this is what we have. It looks like we have quite a few really pretty gold bead caps and some larger spacers again. Some of these bead caps are really neat. Look like a flower. So we will try to use some of those. And then we have some gold accessories. So we have 3 of these little sparkly, they have like little rhinestones running through the center of this bead. Little sparkly beads. We have some gold bicones. And we have 2 toggle clasps, just like the ones that were in the red as well. Then we have these really pretty beads. I'm not sure what they are, but they're kind of marbly. They have just a little bit of a white swirl in them. A couple cute beads. A couple of these cute little splashy heart beads. Really pretty little tassel, which I think we'll probably use in the necklace. And these 2 coin beads, and these have silver on them, but you know, like Jody James Beads mixes their metals and finishes, and I think it's really cute, and I think we're going to still use that. And then you have some little bicones, some little royal blue bicones, and they're really pretty. And we have some, they're like half fire polish beads, so again, like that cobalt or royal blue with some fire polish on them. So really, really pretty. And then we have some opaque, kind of like a frosty round bead. And these look like they're about a 6 millimeter. Then we have some translucent blue faceted beads. We have, they're all the round beads, no rondelles or anything. And then we have these really cool, like twisty type beads, and these are really pretty too, these faceted blue beads. So my plan is I would like to make a multi-strand necklace and a pair of earrings to go with it. So I brought along with me my 7-strand bead-along in satin gold. I got some jump rings, some ear wires, some wire guardians, some head pins, eye pins, and size 2 crimp tubes from Bead. and of course all my tools and everything else I'm going to need. So with that, I am going to be right back, and we're going to get all set up. Okay, while I was cutting my string, I also realized that I have this chain reaction that we could use for the back of the necklace, connecting our strands together. So we will use this as well. Perfect, perfect. All right, so I have 3 different links because this is going to be a multi-layered necklace. And of course, they're all going to be different lengths because the way we want them to hang. And I'll tell you, find my tape measure, and I'll tell you the sizes that I did. So my longest one I did is 20 inches, and then I did 18 and 16. So they're just about a 2-inch difference between each length. And we are going to go ahead and start with the longest one. And I want to start with the longest one because I really think I would like to use this tassel underneath this. I think that would be really, really pretty. So let's go ahead and look at that and see what we're going to do for that. I think we would also need to do maybe a little bead. And we can do a little bicone up here. So essentially like that. So let's make our pendant for the very bottom. And what we need for that is we're going to need an eye pin. And I think if that's all that we need, it might be that might be all we need. So let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and string these on. Okay, and like that. And we know that we need it to go like this if we want to string it on. So we're just going to do a simple loop here. So I'm going to pull the wire towards me, all right? And then we are going to cut off, leaving only about 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to use our round nose pliers to make that loop. And just make sure you have it closed all the way. So the bottom of the eye pin and the top of the eye pin should be going in the same direction. So if that happens, it's not, you can just grab both sides and just do a little twist until they're even. Just want them to go the same direction. That way when you hang your tassel, it's just going the same way, like everything's gonna face the right direction, is what I should say. And just make sure that that is fully on there. Okay, and then we can open up the bottom of this and hang our tassel. Just like that. Okay, and it turned out really cute. That looks good. I like that. All right, so now that we know we want that in the center of our necklace, let's go ahead and hang that. String that right on your wire. And then let's go ahead and butt up 2 of these little blue bicones right up against it. Kind of hold it in place. just like that. All right, so next I think I do definitely want to do some of these gold bicones. So let's pull some of those out. And I wonder how these bead caps would look. Like, would they, that would actually look pretty cool. I don't know, let's try it and see what we think. So let's grab this bead cap and put it on here. I'm really enjoying these little window box kits. I hope you guys get a chance to go pick some up. They are so fun and they're so cute. And it's just something a little bit different without having a ginormous mix or bead box to mess with. It's just something that you can do a quick little project and, you know, just kind of relax. Everything is all set up for you. You have everything you're gonna need except for your, you know, your other findings. But other than that, I mean, you have everything. And, you know, you don't have to put a lot of thought into it. You can just start stringing away. All right, so then let's go ahead and do a couple of these larger fire polish. And I think I want to use some bead caps for those. How do these bead caps look with that? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. Sneeze snuck up on me. Oh yeah, I like that. It fits over that really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. They're usually bigger than what I like to use, but you know what? We're gonna use them. Maybe my comfort level needs to be shaken up a little bit. Okay, so we have that so far. And then I'm not sure if I'll end up using these this time around. I might just save them and put them in my stash for some other things that I could use it with. All right, so we have that. Now let's go ahead and do maybe, let's see what this one looks like with it. Or maybe I should stay with all darker on the bottom one. Let's do that. I think I would like that. All right, so we're right there, and then let's do maybe another bead cap and another one of these beads. I believe these are gotta be 10 millimeter. Pretty big. Okay, that's pretty. And then let's do another one of those bicones with the bead cap on it. I really like that with the bead cap on it. It kind of almost disguises that it's a bicone in a way, you know what I mean? It's just kind of, not that you need to disguise it or anything, but it just makes it look a little bit different. And if we don't have enough beads, then we'll do a double strand and we won't do a 3-strand necklace, but we'll see, because I might even shorten these all up a little bit and really utilize that chain reaction that's been collecting dust in my collection here. So I think that it was perfect for that. All right, so here we go. And then we have more of that color. Coming apart here. But let's do, I think I might want to save a couple of these for maybe my earrings. Actually, no, you know what? Let's just use them. We'll end up having one left over, and that's okay. It can go in my stash or my bead soup. Or if we end up making a bracelet, it'll go in that. All right, so this is what we have so far, and I've used up all my little fire polish ones. So I like that. And you know what? We are going to go ahead and use those last two bicones and use two of these because I think I really like the way that looks. It just looks kind of cool. All right, so let's string on our bead caps with our bicones. Okay. A bead cap with the bicone. Very cute, very, very cute. Yeah, I'm already really, really, really liking this. This is gonna be really pretty. All right, so we have that so far. And then I think in order to make the rest of this, we just need it maybe, well, actually quite a bit longer. So we might only get 2 strands out of this, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and do the rest of these as these little tiny bicones. Come on. There we go. So we have, okay, 5 on that side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. So we're going to use 7 of these. Okay, just stringing them on. Okay, so let's take a look at this chain reaction real quick and let's see what we have here. I really do think this chain reaction will be just perfect for that. So let me see if I can get this undone here. I do keep these split rings if I can take them off neatly. They've come in handy for other projects, so I do hang on to them. They're really nice, so no use in getting rid of it. All right, so if we do a 2-strander, trying to think of what we'd want to do with this. All right, got it open. Let's pause here with this for right now. So we have that part, okay? We're gonna probably do some brainstorming here. Let's get the next length. And here we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and start stringing this one. And I think that we could still do this one also, but maybe just slide it on here instead and just have it in the middle. And then that would be cute, I think. The middles would match. So let's do that. And then let's go with some of these really light blue colors that we have here. And just one on each side of that. Oh yeah, that'll be cute like that. All right, and then we have, let's look at some of these. All right, we have these bead caps. So let's put these on with the crystal, and let's do a couple of them. just like that. All right, and then let's do one of these wavy beads. Oops, I missed a bead cap, didn't I? Oh, I just pulled my whole strand right out. See, this is why you guys probably use those little things, like the bead bugs that you clip on the end, right? All right. No big deal. Wasn't too far in. Not a big deal at all. I'm just glad I noticed before I got it all like sealed up that I was missing a bead cap. So should be getting, hopefully pretty soon, my bargain bead box, and I am super excited about what's inside of it. I wish I knew what was inside of it, but I am really looking forward to getting it. I hope it's gonna be really cool, and I'm sure it is, because I have not yet been disappointed. Like I said before, I'm sure, you know, there's been some things that I was like, oh, okay, well, I probably won't use that, but that's all right, you know? And, you know, you're bound to have that from here and there. You know, it's going to happen. So, but most of the time, I really, really, truly enjoy everything that I get. And I'm looking forward to it. And then another thing that is super cool is I just signed up to get Sam's Bead Box, you guys. So I am going to be getting my very first Sam's Bead Box this month, and I can't even tell you how excited I am about it. I am super excited about it. So hopefully I'll be able to get to do that opening for you for that, and maybe we can find some really cool project to do. I've been wanting it for so long, and I finally just said, you know what, I'm doing it. I need to do it. I want it, and I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. All right, so this is what we have so far here. And then I think I want to use these again. I really like these. You know what? I think it is going to be a 2-strander, you guys. And I think that I am absolutely okay with that. All right, so we have that. And then let's grab a couple more of these. And let's see what we have left for these bead caps. We have 2, 3, 4. We actually have quite a bit. 5. Okay, so we have, looks like 6 left of those. So, okay. So let's do our bead cap, our faceted glass bead, a bead cap, and our faceted glass bead. Okay, and then let's do the same thing. Oh, around faceted glass bead. So let's do one on each side. All right, now that we have that, we can do some of these opaque ones too again. So let's just go ahead and do a bead cap again. There we go. And let's just do 2 of these in a row. And a bead cap. There we go. And 2 in a row. All right, let's take a peek at this. Let's lay this out and see what we have going on here. So this is a shorter strand, and this is a longer strand. Let me see if I have you guys actually able to see everything here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna like that with that. But you know what? We do need to go a little bit further up with these. So let's take these bicones off for a moment. Let me not do the same thing I did last time. There we go. And there we go. All right, so we have that. Move that up there. We have, I know for sure that I want to use these in my earrings because I think they're absolutely adorable. So I want to set those aside. So let's go ahead and do some of these larger ones. So let's do the cube bead. Get some really different looking beads on here. And then let's do this bead cap. And this really pretty marbly bead. If I can find a little, there it is. Nope, that doesn't quite work. But we do have these other big bead caps. Let's use those. All right, so bead cap. And our little marbly bead. Oh yeah, that fits over that nice. And bead cap. There we go. All right, let's see where we're at. Because I definitely, like I said, I want to use probably these two. And then maybe, you know, that's going to be an extra. So maybe, what I would use? No, I think those and maybe a couple of these would be cute. And maybe even one of these. Kind of add the other colors of the blue in there too. I think that'd be pretty. So this is what our earrings are going to end up consisting of. So we're going to put that off to the side so we don't use those. But we still have, show you what we have left. So we have this. We have these. We have our little bicones, of course. We have these gold beads. And we have these little blue ones. So we know we want the darker colors here and we want the lighter colors up here on the top. But let's do this. Let's do these gold beads here. These are really just so pretty. They have those little rhinestones. Like, I almost want to just go get this set just to have these again. They really do such a good job putting all their stuff together. I mean, they really do. Okay, and then let's finish it off with our dark blue bicones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 more. Okay, there's that one. And then let's put the bicones on this other one. Get rid of some of this stuff. Don't need all that here. There we go. Strain on these bicones, one at a time. Okay, so we have that. Now I do want to take a look at this, and I know I'm gonna want to have this in half. So let's go ahead and to me it doesn't matter if it's not the same pattern going up both sides. I really don't mind that. If anything, it just gives a little bit of interest to it, right? So what I do want to do though is I want to make sure it's pretty even. So I think I'm going to cut off these 3 little swirls, and I might even be able to put one of each of these in the earrings. So that would be cute. So it just give a little more visual interest, I guess. So let's cut this little jump ring right here. Just cut that off there. And that's what I like about the chain reaction too, you guys. It's so versatile. And this is just like their traditional chain reaction. It's, you know, I don't want to say it's not anything special, but you know, they definitely have some other stuff out there. I like to buy that multi-pack every now and then I end up having colors that, you know, I just kind of sit on, like this one, and I was just kind of sitting on it and I wasn't doing anything with it. All right, so we have both sides, so I can put those aside. All right, so now that we have this, let's go ahead and let's finish off our ends. And we're going to need a couple of these larger jump rings. So we definitely want those as like our little connector. So we need our wire guardians. We need our crimp tubes. Whoa, that's a few of them. We don't think we'll need that many, but we'll clean them up in a sec. All right, so let's do this. Feet on our crimp tube, feet on our wire guardian, and we're gonna slide this all down just a little bit because I do not want to waste my materials. So the reason I did that is because I'd end up chopping off a lot on both ends instead of just chopping off a big section off one side that I can definitely use as a bracelet. So now that we have that, we can put our other side of the wire through our wire guardian and through our crimp tube. And I like to do the first bead, at least the first bead. Yep, make sure it's not crossed. Let me get it back over to the right side there. There we go. All right, and then we just make them join up together. Get our crimping pliers, put in that last notch there, and crimp down, and then turn it, and then whoop, and then crimp again, making a nice little crimp. Okay, well, nice-ish. Must have had one bead tube that was kind of a dud. All right, so now we can cut off this string. I'm gonna put that in a little garbage and just slide everything else back down. See, now we do have like a longer strand here that I can save and use. All right, put our little crimp tube on, our little wire guardian. And feed it back through the other side of the wire guardian. And then down through your crimp tube and one of the beads. One of the beads is absolutely optional. That's not something that you need to do. It's only something that I like to do. I just like the way it ends up finishing off the end of the necklace. It just looks neater to me. All right, so get that squared away, and let's use our crimper and crimp and crimp. There we go. Fix our little wire guardian. Cut off our extra and put that in our little save pile. There we go. All right, so this is what we have so far. And now we know we don't want this to be bigger than that one. So we actually don't need very much on this, and we can actually use some of these beads in our, yeah, you know, in our earrings. All right, so I'm just gonna move that off there. And I think this is about as far as I would like to go. Like I think, well, maybe, you know what, maybe just another one of these larger ones and a baby one. And then that would be good. Let's do that. And that, and then one of these little baby ones on each side here. There. All right, let's go ahead and slide that one out of the way because this one's our focus now. And let's go ahead and get our wire guardians out. And we have our crimp tubes because I dumped a whole pile of them. So just put on your little crimp tube right through the wire and your wire guardian. And again with this, like the last one, we're gonna just scoot that up to where I have enough to do what I need to do on this end. The longer pieces I have to save, the better off I am. So I'm going to put my wire through my wire guardian the other side, through my crimp tube, and through this first bead. Okay, and there it is. There's my little tail. And I'm just gonna pull on that and slide that crimp tube up there, hold it in place, and crimp, and crimp, like so. And I'm going to cut the rest of this off. There we go. And then we'll do the other side, same way. So crimp tube, wire guardian, all the way down. Put that wire guardian, put that wire through the other side of the wire guardian, and also through your crimp tube and that first bead, if you choose to. All right, and so just gently pull on that string. You don't want to pull it too tight because it tends to curl it if you do. If you kind of squeeze too hard and pull too tight, then you just end up with like a curly wire that is pretty much useless. All right. There we go. All right, we have that one all done. Now let's see how we want to put this all together. Put that in my little save pile there. So we have that, and we have this, and this is gonna look really cute together. It kind of looks like you're mixing like a lot of silver with the gold, but it's really just two pieces. It's kind of nuts. I'm gonna raise you guys up a little bit just so you can see a little bit more. Move some of my pliers out of the way here. So bear with me a sec. This gets a little shaky. There we go. Nice. All right, so now I got you raised up, and we're gonna use, I don't think we need to use jump rings that big, so let me put those back. Let's get the jump rings that we need for the job, right? So how about these? That looks a lot better. And we're probably gonna need a couple for the clasp as well, so I might as well get those out too. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pop these jump rings open. And let's feed on our strands. And let's feed on our beading chain, or beaded chain, or chain reaction. That's what I want to say. All right, we got that side. And then let's do the other side. Same thing. I'm so glad I looked up because I keep my chain reaction and like my larger link chains like right above me, and I just happened to look up and I'm like, oh, I have that too. I have to remember that because I have a really pretty yellow chevron chain up there too. It's really, really pretty that I got from Hobby Lobby. Like when they did we're doing a clearance sale or whatever, and I picked it up. All right, so there we go. Now we got that chain reaction. And in case you haven't shopped with Jesse James beads, I will not only link the Walmart link for the beads, I will also link where I got this chain reaction, the multi-pack one, because you get gold and silver tones in it, and it's really inexpensive. I think it was like around 15 bucks for like a set of like, I don't know, like maybe 6 or so. So not very expensive at all. So we're gonna use our toggle clasp for this. And let's put the one end on. Let's put this on the side. And then let's put this one on the side. All right, and now we have our necklace done, and I think I love it. I think I absolutely love it, and I will put it on just so you guys can see it when we're all done here. But it's very sparkly, it's very pretty, it's kind of rock and roll. I'm really liking it. All right, so let me put these away real quick, and then we'll get started on our earrings. So for the earrings, I do have my ear wires here, and we're just using a plain ear wire, nothing spectacular. And I would like to try to use as many of these beads as I can. And we do have a few of these bead caps left, which I think fit on those like light blue ones really nice. So let's try to see if we can use that. I wonder something. No, I think we'll just save those. Okay. All right, so this is what we have, and I know that this heart is definitely going to be, I'm going to have that probably up towards the top more. So let's grab an eye pin, and let's do one of these little beads. And let's do this heart, and another little bead. Like so. And then we can just do a simple loop. So I'm just going to bend that wire, and we are going to trim off what we don't need, and only leaving about 1/4 of an inch. And then we need our round nose pliers, and we're just going to roll that back. Whoops. Like so. Okay, and let's do the other one while we're doing that. So we need one of those little blue beads, and our heart, and another blue bead. All right, and let's do the same thing. Let's make a simple loop. And let's roll that back into a nice little loop. So there we go. Now we got those. And I know we have, we can do 2 on each side of these. These are really adorable. So I do want to use these, and plus they're in the necklace, so it'll actually just kind of tie it in together a little bit more. And I think what we can do is we have this, right? So if we hung one of these from each one, maybe did like one of these beads down here on the end with a little one on top. And then did the rest of these in like a little bit of a chain. We end up with one left over, which is fine. I'm gonna have some bead soup here. But we would also need to use a jump ring on each one of these to hang them from. So let's try this. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, so those are about the same size. Okay, so we know definitely for sure that we are going to put on this jump ring. Oops, I'm grabbing the wrong things. This jump ring on the bottom of our heart. And we know that we are going to hang this little thing from that. And we can just close it up. All right. And then let's put these on a ball head pin. And I want to do it so the little one's down at the bottom and the bigger one's at the top. Don't know why, but that's what I want to do. All right, and these we will do a wrap loop, and we're going to wrap it right onto that. Just open that up a little bit when you go to wrap it on. Just link it right to the bottom of that little link there. And then you're just gonna hang on to the loop ever so slightly. And then just wrap until you don't wanna wrap anymore. And I'm just doing a little bit of a messy wrap here. On purpose by accident. There we go. It gives it more texture, right? That's what we're doing, giving it more texture. Okay, so there's that. And then for me to see how this is gonna turn out, let me grab, I have an eye pin here, and I know I want to do probably this and this on one, and then maybe like this on the head pin. Yeah, I think that'll work. And it'll just be a little bit shorter. So let's go ahead and take this guy, and we're gonna just do a simple loop for him. Okay, and then we'll do a wrap loop for this guy. And we're gonna just hook it right onto the bottom of that little link. But we can complete our wrap loop because we can open the bottom of that eye pin. So we'll just wrap this up. Oops. Okay. then trim off our extra. And squeeze down anything that is sharp or pokey. Just kind of squish it. And then we can hook these two together. So open the bottom of your eye pin and hook on your head pin, dangle. And then we can open up this jump ring and hang it from there. Oops. My goodness, I'm having a rough time today. There we go. Okay, so there we go. And close that up. Oh yeah, that's cute. And then let's open up our ear wire and hook that on our earring. And we have one finished. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That turned out really cute. All right, let's finish up this other one. So we have our jump ring. And let's put that on the bottom of our heart. Hang our little connectors. Use every single piece of that Jesse James chain reaction. Oop. Fling it across the room. Okay, close that up. There we go. All right, and then we need to get our eye pin. And we're gonna hang it the same way. We're gonna put the small one on, then our bead cap, and then our frosty blue one. And we're doing our wrapped loop right onto our link of the chain reaction. Straighten that out. There we go. All right. And just open this up just a tiny little bit, enough just to get that little link threaded on. And you can use your bent nose pliers, close that up, and hang on to it. There we go. And then let's wrap this around. Okay. Then trim off the part we don't need. Squish down anything pokey. And then let's go ahead and put the other one together. So we needed the eye pin, and on the eye pin we did the bigger bead and we did the little baby bead. And we just did a simple loop. So we're just going to bend that down. I'm going to trim that off right there, leaving about a 1/4 inch. We're going to go ahead and make that loop. There we go. Okay. Goodness. Not quite getting it the way I wanted it. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got that, and now we can do our little dangle underneath of it. So we're just going to go ahead and wire wrap the loop here, right on here, because then we'll hook it onto the bottom of our eye pin right there. Okay. There we go. Trim that right off there. Give it a little squish. Okay, and then we can open this one up and just string it right on. Get right onto there, and then close it right back up. And then let's open up this jump ring. Okay, and there we go. Put that on there. Let's close back up. Very nice. And let's open up our ear wire. And put that on there. And close it up. All right, there we go. We got our earrings and we got our necklace. So, all right guys, I am going to clean this up. I'm gonna turn you around and I will show you what they look like on. Be right back. Okay everyone, here we go. Here's the earrings. Let me see if I get a little bit closer for you. There's the earrings. Is it focusing? I can't really tell. And then here's the necklace. And I like it. It's long and it's not too long, but it hangs right where I think it's perfect. And I like the both the chains. They look so different. One almost does appear silver. Like this one looks like, I think because of the color of the beads and using less gold, it just looks more silver. And so it looks like it's mixed and I like it. And then the chain reaction is right there. And see if you can get a better look on this side with my earrings. So, okay, all in all, I liked it. I mean, it was cute. And that was using the Starry Night Blue little window box bead kit from Jesse James Beads at Walmart. And let me show you what we have left. We literally hardly have anything left. We have 3 beads left. 3 beads and a toggle. And we have some bead caps and spacers. That is it. That's all we have left. We used that entire thing and we made something really cute out of it. So, I don't know, I'm pretty much sold on these little kits. They're fun. I think I just wanna have some and just like toss them in like a to-go bag or something for when we travel and we're on a long trip and I need something to do. So I'll put in like my little travel thing for beading. But yeah, I will link the chain reaction. I will link the Walmart link for this color. Again, don't be alarmed if it says out of stock. You might just have to go to your location because my location had plenty. So I probably should have just went ahead and got every color, but I picked the 3 that I really had the most interest in and yeah, made something out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one too. And thank you again for being so kind. You guys are gonna get tired of me saying it, but I appreciate you every day. I appreciate the way you've blessed me and the way you've blessed the other ladies and the way you've blessed Chris too. And by helping us keep this going, because I know it's beneficial for you, it's beneficial for us. I mean, I learn something all the time, so I love it. And I don't stop watching tutorials. I watch so many tutorials, just like I listen to too many podcasts. So I'm always listening or watching something, trying to learn more. That's just what I do. I'm always trying to learn more. So, you know, reach out. Let me know if you guys found any of these, if you've made anything with them, if you love them, if you're not really crazy about them, you know, give me your feedback on them. And that's really it. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. I hope you have had a great week up until this point. I hope that many blessings are given to you as they've been given to me. And I pray for you guys every day that you have everything you need and everything you desire. All right, everyone. See you later. Bye.